Okay, let's see if it's gonna work better. Fozzie, welcome in. Crenshaw, how's it going? I'm from America. I am from America. Where are you tuning in from? Sparrow, how are you? All right, Mr. Friend. Testing, testing. One, two, three. How was it? I'm not married. It's better. My microphone gonna go out soon. Maybe it's gonna be a short live today for YouTube. I don't feel like dealing with these technical difficulties. Kita, thank you for liking the live. John, how's it going? Audio going in and out. It's something with the app, Mr. Friend. It's not on my end. I can't do nothing. I did restart YouTube, Brent. I can't do anything about it. My microphone is on. I have my microphone. It's on. I unplugged it. What about now? What about now? I took the microphone off. How's it going, Frenchie? Welcome in. I'm not married. You can hear me? Okay, okay. What about you, Mr. Friend? OG Kicks. I took the microphone off. It's something with YouTube, not on my end. Brian, welcome in. How's the weather? It's hot today. It's very, very hot. I hope you have a good day, Darcy. God bless you. It's hot today. It's gonna be pretty warm. Brent, thank you for the intimacy. Right now it is currently 93 degrees. It will be, it's 93 but feels like 100. It is going to be a high of 101 today. That's not too bad. Thank you, Brent, for the gifts. High of 101. That's okay. I can deal with that. Crazy out here, really? Just as long as it's not 103, 104, 105, 106. You gotta go cook? Okay, Mr. Friend. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. All right, Mr. Friend. God bless you. Friend, thank you for liking the live. Okay, okay. Jalang, how's it going? Crazy, welcome in. How you feeling today? How's it going? Tom, welcome in. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully the audio is working now. Earth 7676, welcome in. Good morning to you, Isaac. How are you? Good morning, Mike. Thank you for the heart me. How's it going, crazy? You'll be home in 5 minutes? Okay, 13. Take your time, don't rush. Are you smiling too, crazy? Why you telling me to smile? You smiling? You got a smile on your face too? Yeah, take your time, 13. I'll be all right. I am from America, Texas. The Holy Spirit woke you up at 3:30. Did you pray? Condia, how's it going? It was a beautiful experience. That's lovely. Ondero, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Condia. I don't know. I've been having technical difficulties this morning. We may have a short live today because I'm not in the mood for it. David, welcome in. Reading Bible study and prayer time. That's amazing. That's good. That's very, very good. Ricardo, how's it going? It's always good to start your day off in prayer. What am I doing? Hanging out, live streaming, talking to you guys. Crazy, thank you for the rose. Robert, welcome in. I'm good, Jonan. How are you? Lindsay, welcome in. I'm doing good. Friends, thank you for liking the live. Thank y'all for tapping the screen for me. Sapo, welcome in. Nothing much, Mike. How you feeling today? How's it going? How you doing? Daily at that time, giving my first fruits of the day to God before all else. That's wonderful. Mike got mad at me last night. He said, "Don't talk to me right now." I'm doing okay, Mike. I don't know what was going on with my YouTube live. They said my audio was messing up. Lewis, welcome in. Marnie. I don't know where she goes when she goes walking away. J Remy, thank you for the roses. Mo91 Monster, thank you for the follow. How's it going, J Remy? How you feeling today? Boss, welcome in. Marnie. Marnie. That chick. Isaac, welcome in. April, welcome in. Thank you, 13. Some people have been saying some very vile things on the live past couple days. We're on speaking terms for now. Órale. Órale. You looking For Brent, he took a break to work. Thank you, J Man. How he gonna get mad? Brent, did you see my score on the nail it? What's going on? Why so quiet? I don't know. I was having trouble with my live stream. Trey, welcome in. I kind of figured out how to play the game a little bit, just a tiny bit. I had the good hammer. No, I figured out a little technique how to do it. J Remy said, "Tell Brent I'm at home." J Remy is at the house. J Remy at the house. Jamaican? I'm not Jamaican, Charlie. I'm sorry. I'm not Jamaican. He said, "Okay, bet." J Remy, thank you for the rose. Okay, bet. Marnie! You had a good hammer. Mike said, "Don't start spamming." Ooh. I don't know where Marnie went. I gotta keep an eye on that chick. How you doing, KB? Welcome back in. How you feeling today? Turn this way so the sun won't be all in the face. Marnie! Ramsey, welcome in. Or not welcome in. Ooh. God bless you, Ramsey. You need Jesus. God's love, welcome in. How you doing? I'm good, God's love. I'm doing very good. Ricky Kane, how's it going? Grand Digital. You at work right now? If you ever want to question if racism still exists, that's it. There you go right there, because you'll never see a you won't see a person of color. You won't see a black person going into somebody else's life like that and saying stuff like that. So if you ever question whether or not racism is still alive and it exists, there you go. Been busy the past few weeks. I hope it's a good busy. Ricky, how you doing? Scarecrow, welcome in. Jordan, how's it going? Manny, how's it going? Welcome in. Grand Digital, how are you? I see you, Ricky. Marnie! Blind Creation, welcome in. Mr. Black Penguin, how are you doing today? I don't think that person was worried about carrying the Holy Spirit at all. How you doing, Mr. Black Penguin? Good morning to you. You doing good? Mr. Black Penguin, where you from? What part of the country you from? Joe, welcome in. User 620, how's it going? Today is the weirdos and the hateful people are out this morning. be at work. Thank you guys, love. Aslan, welcome in. They lying earlier this morning. What was the issue with the stream? They said Mr. France said my audio wasn't, and a few other people said my audio was messing up. And I tried to restart my live. Well, I tried to restart my phone, and thank you, Aslan. It's good, Mike. I don't know. Thank you guys, love. Dion, welcome in. Did you guys see UK? They officially declared animals as sentient beings. Why would they need to declare that? But I guess in today's world, you have to. Kevin, welcome in. Janway, how's it going? Cornholio, welcome in. All right, We're gonna read some science articles. Cletus, welcome in. How you feeling today? I'm doing good, Dan. I'm doing very, very good. Goslow, thank you for liking it live. Why would they have to declare as animals as sentient beings? Wouldn't we just automatically think that they're sentient beings? I don't know. But I guess maybe they have to do that. Let me see. Let me go back. I'll read it. Which is so weird because Muslims think dogs are evil. Really? If God created it, how is it evil? If God created dogs and pigs, why is it evil? Okay. The United Kingdom recognized animals as sentient beings capable of experiencing joy, fear, pain, and other emotions under law. In a landmark development, the Animal Welfare Act 2022 officially took effect on the 22nd of May 2023 with the establishment of the Animal Sentience Committee marking full implementation. This legislation requires the government to consider the welfare impacts of sentient animals, including all vertebrates except humans, cephalopods, and decapod crustaceans when formulating and enacting policies. How you doing, Cecilia? The achievement culminates decades of dedicated advocacy dating back to 1988 when campaigners began pushing for laws to align with scientific evidence of animals' rich emotional lives. The Independent Animal Sentience Committee now provides crucial oversight, ensuring these considerations remain central to policymaking and preventing the dismissal of animals' subjective experiences in political decisions. As of 2026, the Act continues to shape UK animal welfare standards, setting a forward-thinking precedent of ethical governance and protection in the modern era. This shift honors the complex inner worlds of animals and reinforces their status as beings deserving of compassion and regard in law. Mr. Black Penguin, thank you for the gifts, the chili, the is corn. I wouldn't explain too hard. Thank you, Mr. Black Penguin, for the gifts. I think y'all gotta fact that. Check that. Thank you, Mr. Black Penguin, for the gifts. Thank you for the lies and the Chi. Okay, let's go to another. I didn't think that was gonna spark so much debate. Damn way, thank you for the follow. I don't think, to my knowledge, I don't think that the Rockney, how you doing? I don't think, if I remember correctly, I don't think the Bible says that dogs or pigs are evil. Now there were a story where the pigs were possessed. The demons asked to if they could go into the pigs, but it don't say that the dogs and pigs are evil. I have Marnie. God didn't tell me she was evil. I prayed for a little companion, and God sent me Marnie. She's not evil. 13 said, I heard all dogs go to heaven. I heard that too. JD, how's it going? Islam does. Sharia law being enacted in the UK. It's a lot of stuff going on in the UK. I don't know so much about Islam. Let's see. DT, welcome in. I don't know. I googled it. It says Islamic teaching doesn't say that the dogs are evil. It says that Islam views dogs as living creatures created by God with inherent value. I don't know. I don't know so much about it. The reason why the pigs are bad in Muslim and Christian. This road has a lot of, yeah. Let's read another article. Tons, how's it going? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I don't want to get into that. You go with how you feel, but I don't think I follow what the Bible says, and the Bible doesn't say that dogs or pigs are evil. God looked at His creation and said that it was good, so that's what I follow. Oh, James, I'm not disputing that. That's why I say I don't. That's what Google. I stated that's what Google says, but I don't know because I don't study. I'm not Muslim. I don't study those teachings. I'm a Christian, so I follow what the Bible says. DT, how you doing? Thank you for the go popular. Okay, let's go move on to another article. Tacos al pastor. Oh, today Taco Tuesday. It speaks a lot about discernment and false teachers. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm Christian too, but we have to be able to defend the faith. Um, I don't debate with people, and I also don't debate with people online, and also I don't debate with men. I don't like to do that. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to spread God's love and light, not debate. Anything that I say, first of all, me being a woman, anything that I say to a man, he's not gonna. More often than not, he's not gonna listen to it if he has his mind made up. So I just have zero desire. I'm not a debater. I don't debate with people. I can tell you what I feel, what I think, what I know to be true according to the Bible. But that's it. I know I'm not swayed. I'm firm in my faith. I'm firm in my faith. I'm not questioning it. I know what God's word says, but I'm not trying to change nobody else's mind. Now, if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you how what I know to be true. Mr. Black Penguin, thank you for the pop. There's plenty of other people that like to debate that's into that stuff. I don't have to be one of them. We're all called to do different things. We have different gifts. That's not my gift. I don't claim it to be either. Thank you for the gifts, Mr. Penguin. Okay. You're listening, you're dude. I know, Ricky. I'm not speaking but about all men, but there's some men, like the men that come on here and they want to debate or challenge me, they're not looking to listen. Even if I present them with facts, even if I provide scripture, they don't want to hear anything I got to say. Fusion. James, we both agree on the same thing, I think, right? I'm saying too what the Bible says, and I'm also saying that I don't know about, the Islam. I don't know what their teachings are. Okay, let's move on to another article. Study uncovers brain mechanism that drives sustained motivation. This one came out August 3rd, so a couple days ago, right? What enables us? This one is from Japan, Nagoya University. What enables us to just sustain effort towards goals, even when the task becomes increasingly difficult? A recent study by researchers at Nagoya University in Japan revealed the underlying brain mechanisms, showing that orexin neurons play a crucial role in driving and regulated motivated behavior. The findings were published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Science of the United States of America. Motivational deficits, including loss of motivation, are often seen in mental disorders such as depression, addiction, and ADHD. However, the brain mechanisms behind these problems remain largely unclear. The research team, led by Hiroyuki Mizoguchi, associate professor, and Kiyofumi Yamada, professor emeritus at Nagoya University Graduate School of Medicine, focus on orexin neurons. These neurons regulate essential psychological functions such as sleep, appetite, and energy expenditure. Although recent studies suggest that orexin neurons also influence motivation, their exact role has remained unclear. This study used rats to examine how changes in orexin neuron activity influence motivation to obtain food rewards. This one is from News Medical, so it's not one of my usual places that I read from, but it seemed interesting. Thank you, Ricky. Ooh, okay, where was I? Okay. The study used rats to examine how changes in the orexin neuron activity influence motivation to obtain food rewards. While most previous studies used mice, rats offer superior learning abilities and are better suited for complex behavior experiments. Because of technical challenges in targeting specific neurons in rats, research in this area has been limited. To address this limitation, the team developed genetically modified orexin Cray, so CRE rats, allowing precise targeting and manipulation of orexin producing neurons. The model was used to investigate how these neurons influence motivation. First, using chemogenetics, the researchers activated the rat's orexin neurons and had them perform a progressive ratio test where the number of touches required to earn a food reward increased with each trial. The point at which a rat gave up, so the break point, measured motivation intensity. Rats with activated orexin neurons showed higher break points, meaning they worked harder for the reward. Conversely, in a model with orexin neurons were selectively degenerated, breakpoints were lower, indicating reduced motivation. Next, using fiber photometry, the team recorded real-time activity of orexin neurons as the rats anticipated and received their reward. Activity increased because the reward was obtained, decreased once it was received, and remained elevated when an expected reward failed to arrive. Notably, the more effort required, the stronger the neuron activity became. The researchers say this pattern may reflect how the brain links reward expectation to the effort required to pursue them. Joe, how you doing? To test this casually, the researchers used optogenetics to control orexin neuron activity at the moment a reward was anticipated. Thank you, Inno, for the compliment. When orexin neuron activity was suppressed using an inhibitory protein, the rats' motivated behavior decreased. They took longer to complete effort based tasks and their breakpoints dropped. By contrast, when the team attempted to boost orexin neuron activity at the moment using an excitatory protein, no further increase in motivation behavior was observed, even though the stimulation reliably activated the neurons. In other words, suppressing orexin neurons impaired motivation, but artificially exciting them beyond natural levels did not enhance it. The researchers say this asymmetry suggests orexin neurons are necessary for sustaining motivated behavior, though simply raising their activity may not be sufficient to increase it. Further studies are needed to determine what governs this effect, such as the duration of pattern of orexin neuron activity. How you doing, Jay? Welcome in. Thank you, Brent, for the sunny side up. Yay! I flipped it. How you doing, Toy? Copeland. Further research will investigate the input and output circuits connected to orexin neurons. A deeper understanding of orexin function may inform new approaches to addressing motivational deficits, including loss of motivation or challenges in sustaining goal directed behavior. Thank you, Brent, for the gift. Oh, you're not going to eat? Jay, Phyllis, welcome in. How have you been, Phyllis? How's it going? How are you? Have you guys been trying to catch the meteors? See if you see any meteors? I saw one last night. I was brushing my teeth on the porch and I saw one. You eating right now? Okay, good. They are doing well, Phyllis. They are both doing good. Thank you for asking. How is your family? How's everybody been? Mike, thank you for liking the live. Oh, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. How has life been treating you? How's everything been? You haven't been? That's okay. You've been. I'm just happy to know you're doing well. Thank you for the roses. I see you, Joan, and I see you. Texas slams on the brakes for 1,800 data centers. Look at that number. 1,800 data centers. Power grid requirements are 5 times higher than peak record. 1,800 data centers. Texas slams on the brakes for 1,800 data centers. Power grid requirements are 5 times higher than the peak record demand. Marnie, stop it. Ah, Marnie. She kicking up dirt and got it in my drink. Requirements are 5 times higher than peak record demand. 474 gigawatts of power. Requests are now subject to new moratorium. Have I been to Fiesta Mart? Yes, I know Fiesta. There's not one where I live, anywhere close to where I live, but I've been. Yeah, it's insane, right? 1,800. Where would they get all that power? You work there as well? I remember you telling me you work in the bakery department. If you were closer to where I am, Rez, I would go visit you, get some pan dulce. You used to love Fiesta? When I want like certain fruits and stuff, I would go to Fiesta. But there's not one where I am. It's far. The five fish, the live fish, yeah. Mike, do you ever go to the Asian market? Like, I wonder what Asian markets are down there in Houston. You ever go there? Just remember all the bread in the showcase. Oh, so you make all the bread? That's cool. You guys got Ranch 99, 99 Ranch in Houston. Russell, how you doing? Oh, I can't drink my drink. Marty put dirt in there. Maybe I can pour it out. You make the bolillos, Fred? Texas has a lot of wind, solar, and generating oil generating power, but the concern is the water usage to cool them. Big problem. Am I up? Yes, I am. You have H Mart and 99 range? That's cool. H Mart, 99 ranch. They opening up a H Mart that is a little bit closer to where I am. I'm so happy. So now I don't gotta drive super far to get Yaya stuff. Yaya eat certain things you can't find it at the regular store. You gotta go to the Asian market. I saw H Mart was a good distance. I like H Mart. They got a huge produce section, different fruits and vegetables, different type of peppers and stuff. More than that you can get at the regular store. You want to come up, King? What you want to talk about? What you want to talk about, King? I don't normally have people up during the day. It's usually at night when I have people up. Mikey said, no, no, what, mine? No more. How's it going? Yes, I'm in the woods. I'm an angel. I don't know it. They're very strict. They're very strict on the bond we do. If it looks like you won't buy it, then we can't put it on. Oh, H Mart is too small? What do you mean it's too small? It's more Korean. Have you ever been to Mitsuwa, Russell? That's a Japanese store. We don't have bears here, Ray. Even the cut to the polio, it has to be cut right. Really? I didn't know that. Phyllis, welcome in. I like the conchas. I've seen online certain bakeries they make the Hello Kitty concha. They make the conchas look like Hello Kitty. King, Brent, and Mike are my friends, and they are my moderators. And Katy, Texas, Philippines. Octavia, welcome in. The conchas has guava and cream cheese. Oh, that sounds good. Guava and cream cheese. That sounds very good. How you doing, Von Dix? Welcome back in. How are you doing today? That are inside the supermarket fire. I like going. Russell, have you tried the Korean corn dogs? 21 miles. Oh, that's a good. That's not too far. Tabby, how long do you think that I've been watching you for? Well, I don't know, but I know you've been here for a while. So you gave me One time, a very long time ago, you gifted me 1,000 roses. But then I didn't see you for a long time. You did that and then I didn't see you for a long time. So I don't know. Do you know how long you've been watching me? Illegal, thank you for the cocktail and the heart me. Phyllis, thank you for liking the live. Fred, welcome in. Is there a way for you guys to go see how long you have been following me? Yeah, they got the seafood. Mickey Mike, how are you? They got the seafood. They got different cuts of meat. If you like Korean barbecue, you like certain meats, they got that too. The other day I was telling people, no one listen. Telling people what? What were you telling people, Mike? It's hot. It's hot. On the 500 street. What were you saying? Spencer, welcome in. The one that's open up on 820, we did all excavation theater. You talking about the H Mart? James, welcome in. Spencer, how's it going? You know how you check that? I think you can find out that info by you check. Thank you, Anthony. I'm doing good. James, how you doing? You know when it's gonna open, Russell? Crow yesterday downtown Houston. It's about 20 minutes from where I stay. Fruit is fresh. When we feed the acres chicken store parking lot. They got a that Tesco like too. I'm doing good, Spencer. I'm doing very good. James, thank you for the heart me. By October, that's a long time. It's Taco Tuesday. Are you gonna eat some tacos today? Maybe. Mr. Black Penguin, you gonna tell me how long you been following me? You doing great? That's wonderful. Micah, how's it going? Thank you, James, for the mess. I don't know how to say it. Jimbe Master. Thank you, Anthony. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. How you doing? Positively, Joe. Welcome in. Tony, welcome in. Mike, were you telling us how to check to see how long you've been following someone? Is that what you're saying? AM, BM, how's it going? Deadhead boy, so how are you? I don't know. I like the Asian supermarket seafood departments. It's just fresher. Mohammed, welcome in. Thank you, Mohammed, for the love. Heart tab. What do you mean heart tab? Shows member level progress. I don't know if it's the day you follow, but that may be just how long you've been sending the daily heart me. Yeah. James, welcome back in. Phyllis, thank you for liking the live. Now, sometimes I have been able to figure it out because will uh like if I remember when a person first came into my life, I can go back and I haven't done it in a long time, but I've gone back and seen checked the lives to see when they started commenting. I've been able to pinpoint it like that, but I don't know about it. I haven't done it in a long time. All right, King D. I don't know. Jeffrey, welcome in. You have no sound? Can everybody else hear me? Michael, how's it going? Hmm, come by so we can hang out. Do you know how long you've been following me, Mr. Black Penguin? You gonna tell me? It's low. Sound is good. Oh, you hear, but it's low. I don't know what's going on. YouTube app is messing up. Layana, how are you? Thank you, Webby Web. El Rey, thank you for the follow. Is lower on YouTube? I don't know. You might know where I could be close to, but I don't think you know what city. I'm not in the city. I can't live in the city living like this. Nene, welcome in. Thank you, Michael. That's a lot, Russell. You hear me though? Okay, cool. I don't know what's going on with the live on YouTube today. Okay, let's keep on with science time. Science Daily. This one came out August 4th. What's the day? Today the 4th? Yeah. I wonder whose birthday is it today? Is it? It might be Joel's birthday. Nate, how you doing? How have you been? Thank you, King B. It's somebody's birthday today. Yeah, let me. I asked him one time on the live. Let's see. Yeah, I think I do. The new law in Texas. Oh, Nate, what happened? You doing well? That's wonderful. Like I missed the floral serenade. Thank you though. Thank you for the gift. All right, King D, I'll see you. But I'm good now. I've been doing good, Nate. I've been doing good. Still here, still on TikTok. You going back to work? Okay. What's the new law? You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. Joseph, thank you for the follow. I thought I wrote it down somewhere. D nice, welcome in. Okay. All right. Harry, thank you for the follow. Oh, that's okay, Nate. I understand. I understand. I feel like I'm still gonna smell it all through one more. AZ phone, how are you? I don't know. I can't remember Joe's birthday, but I'm gonna go tell him happy birthday, just so I don't miss it. It's either today or it's on the 6th. What's up in Tabby Land? We doing game night. We're gonna be playing Uno and Connect Four. Yeah, Tabby Land. Benny, welcome in. I don't remember that dude's birthday. I thought I had it written down. But did y'all have good dreams last night? No, he didn't get the unicorns. I still have them. I still got his unicorns. I told him, I said, hey, when you go back home, tell me so I can send you unicorns. You want to do the tiny home off grid thing? I have two kids and I want to leave. When I did started my off grid journey, AC, I have two girls and they were little at the time. They were six, 6 and 1, 6 and 1 years old. Jesse, how you doing? Hey, Jesse, welcome in. Let's see, 7 and 1. They were 7 and 1, 7 and 2. I'm tired. Oh, I'm so sorry, AZ. I'm sorry to hear that. Raise my children in peace. I can understand that. Yeah, when I got my tiny house, it was back in 2015. And yeah, my daughters were 1 and 7 years old. Today, with your hair out, please. Okay, I'll take it. When I get out the live, I'll take it for you, Jesse. I'm wearing another one of Jesse's shirts. This is Jesse on the t-shirt. This is Jesse on the shirt. See, look at his name at the bottom. I'll take your picture. I'll send it to you, okay? D Nice, thank you for liking the live. Jesse is an artist. I'll send it to you, sir. Renee, welcome in. Any good space news? Let me check. It looks like you're sitting. I thought about that too. I was like, people might think they're like, who is this on your shirt? Space.com says a 9,000 pound SpaceX rocket will crash into the moon tonight. Will you be able to see it? Mr. Black Penguin, thank you for the love so much. Mr. Black Penguin, you gonna tell me how long you've been following me? Charles, welcome in. Nate, thank you for the rose. We look like sister and brother. Can humans live forever? Study puts a cap on lifespan at 194 years. Why would you want to live that long? Consuming less protein could have greater health benefits and extend lifespan. Okay. Yeah, you want to read that one? We can go back to that one. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. Okay, okay, okay. EJB, how you doing? Thank you, Michael, for the heart me. What are we having for dinner? I don't know. Maybe tacos tonight. Thank you, Michael, for the intimacy. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Marshall, welcome in. Okay, this one is from space.com. A 9,000 pound SpaceX rocket will crash into the moon tonight. Will you be able to see it? While the impact itself, it was published less than an hour ago. While the impact itself probably won't be visible from Earth, observers may have a chance to spot a plume of debris rising above the lunar surface. A discarded SpaceX Falcon 9 upper stage is on a collision course with the moon, and skywatchers may be wondering whether they'll be able to witness the rare event firsthand when it slams into the lunar surface early Wednesday morning, August 5th. The 45-foot long, so 13.8 meter, 8,000 pound or 4,000 kilogram rocket stage left over from the January 2025 launch of Firefly Aerospace Blue Ghost and iSpace Hakuto R lunar mission is expected to strike the moon at about 2:35 a.m. ED time. Okay. On August 5th, traveling at roughly 5,400 miles per hour. The impact will occur near the moon's western limb, close to Einstein crater on the moon's Earth-facing side. While the collision itself is unlikely to be visible from Earth, observers may have a chance to spot what's known as an ejecta plume rising above the lunar surface. Depending on the force of the impact, debris could be blasted high enough above the moon to stand out against the blackness of space, making it briefly visible to observers on Earth, according to Project Pluto. Maybe we'll see the flash, maybe we'll see rocks ejected from the crater, maybe we'll even see both. Thank you, A. Marshall, for the Tabbyland Spark and the Go Popular. So we're just throwing out our trash on the moon now. The rocket is expected to strike a sunlit portion of the moon near its edge as seen from Earth. Any flash from the impact itself is expected to be washed out by the bright lunar surface. However, material blasted high above the lunar horizon could briefly become visible against the darkness of space, creating a faint plume that advanced amateur astronomers may be able to capture with sufficiently large telescopes and cameras. Recent simulations suggest the central ejecta plume could climb as high as 60 miles, so 100 kilometers, though whether it will be detectable from Earth remains uncertain. Even if conditions cooperate, viewing won't be ideal for much of North America. At the time of impact, the moon was set only about 40 degrees above the southeastern horizon for observers along the U.S. East Coast, giving sky watchers a relatively low viewing angle before dawn. Observers in parts of South America may be more favorable viewing conditions, may have more favorable viewing conditions with the moon higher in the sky during the event, according to Project Pluto. Regardless of whether the impact can be seen from Earth, several spacecrafts will be watching for closer vantage points. South Korea's Danuri lunar orbiter is expected to observe the impact in real time, offering a unique view from lunar orbit. Meanwhile, NASA's lunar, I don't know, LRO, I don't know how to say this word. Better the moon than the ocean. I don't know how to say this word. Reconnaissance? Reconnaissance? I don't know how to say that. I'll spell the word, okay? You guys help me. Reconnaissance. Reconnaissance orbiter. What's NASA's LRO? I'm in Texas. NASA's LRO would photograph the impact site before and after the collision, allowing researchers to measure the newly formed crater and compare it with other human-made impacts on the moon. Reconnaissance. Oh, okay. Reconnaissance. Levi, how you doing? Reconnaissance. Yeah. Did I say it right? Reconnaissance. Okay. Thank you, guys. No, 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 no. Reconnaissance. Reconnaissance. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Whether or not the ejected plume is spotted from Earth, researchers says the accidental crash represents a valuable scientific opportunity. Unlike natural meteoroids, the hollow aluminum rocket stage will strike the moon with well-known size, mass, and velocity, giving scientists a rare chance to test models of how impacts excavate lunar material and create craters. The observations could also help researchers better understand the hazards posed by space debris, as both crewed and robotic missions to the moon become increasingly common if all goes according to plan. How you doing, physics bro? Welcome in. The moon's gonna have roaches because of us. I don't hear nothing about no roaches, especially with that movie we were watching last night. It's disgusting. How you doing today, Levi? How you feeling? It's pretty humid here. Okay, physics bro. Hope you have a lovely day. God bless you. Thank you for stopping by. User 468. James, you still crawling? Welcome in. You say hello, beautiful. How's it going? It's hot. It is hot. It is hot. All right, y'all. That one was from space.com if you want to go give it a look. It came out about an hour ago. Okay, what else? What else we got? Okay, this one I want to read. This one is from Science Daily. It's talking about the Shroud of Turin. So this one was released today. The source is the University of Lancashire. DNA on the Shroud of Turin reveals centuries of hidden history. So the summary is DNA traces in the Shroud of Turin reveal a remarkable mixture of human lineages, microbes, plants, animals, and coral accumulated through centuries of handling and travel. The findings do not prove its age or authenticity, but they expose a hidden biological history preserved in the famous cloth. New DNA analysis has revealed a remarkably complex biological record preserved on the Shroud of Turin, adding fresh detail to the history of one of the world's most closely examined and controversial historical artifacts. Published in scientific reports, the study is the first to use advanced genomic sequencing methods, rigorous PCR-free next-generation metagenomic sequencing on official samples taken from the shroud in 1978. By examining genomic DNA embedded in the linen fibers, researchers produced the most detailed account yet of the biological material that accumulated on the cloth through centuries of handling and environmental exposure. Okay, Nate. Professor Noemi Procopio, professor of forensic science at the University of Lancashire, contributed to the international collaborative project. The team detected several human mitochondrial DNA lineages, as well as diverse microbiome made up of bacteria, fungi, and salt-loving microorganisms. Researchers also found DNA from cultivated plants, domesticated animals, and Mediterranean red coral. These traces point to the wide range of environments, objects, and people that may have come in contact with the shroud during its long history. The findings are not intended to establish the shroud's age or authenticity. Instead, they show how forensic genomics and proteomics can be used to reconstruct the biological history of culturally significant objects. The energy required to leave the image behind the way it did. Yeah. Because the cloth has been touched, and exposed to different environments for centuries, the researchers said it's not possible to isolate any original DNA that may once have been present. Even so, advanced metagenomic techniques can still provide useful information about the shroud's preservation, environmental exposure, and cultural journey. Alongside microorganisms commonly found on human skin, the team identified fungi and salt adapted archaea. DNA from a wide variety of plant and animal species was also present. The plant material included cultivated wheat, carrots, maize, banana, and peanuts. Animal DNA came from cattle, pigs, chicken, dogs, and cats. Taken together, these biological signatures offer new clues about how the shroud was handled, stored, and moved between different geographic regions over time. Professor Noemi Procopio, professor of forensic science at the University of Lancashire, said the Shroud of Turin continues to fascinate historians, scientists, and the public, and we're thrilled to reveal new information about the biological complexity preserved with samples collected almost 50 years ago by applying new cutting edge forensic DNA technologies. The shroud represents a rich archive of genetic information that has accumulated over centuries of human interaction and environmental exposure. While the DNA evidence cannot answer all the questions about the age or authenticity of the cloth, it provides novel insights on its biological history and demonstrates how advances in forensic science can unlock new information from historical artifacts. I was reading an article from Science Daily. Jill, how's it going? Thank you, James. Thank you, James, for the gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the gifts. I thought about too, like when they talk about the Shroud of Turin, it's like if so many people are handling it and they're trying to, extract whatever little evidence that they can, how is it not going to be like tampered? I mean, if so many people was handling it. Okay, let's see what else. What else we got? Just welcome in. How's it going? Marnie got dirt in my drink. I can't drink it now. Okay, one more article today. Well, maybe I'll read another one, but this one is from Futura Scientists. I'm doing good, Jess. I am doing very good. Oh man, what's going on? Okay, could a hidden fifth dimension finally explain the mystery of dark matter? Russell with the pictures. Could a hidden fifth dimension finally explain the mystery of dark matter? This one came out yesterday. Dark matter accounts for approximately 85% of the universe's mass. Yet no instrument has ever caught a direct trace of it. Physicists know it exists because of its gravitational effect on galaxies and its imprint on the cosmic microwave background. A study from the University of Sheffield offers an explanation for why this substance remains so difficult to observe. Lead author Yu Dai Sai, a senior research fellow at Sheffield, collaborated with researchers at Indiana University. The paper was published in Physical Review D on July 8, 2026. The study proposes that dark matter and hypothetical particles called dark photons, both occupy a hidden fifth spatial dimension beyond the reach of ordinary matter. So you caught that? You guys caught the last bit, Charles? How's it going? This study proposes that dark matter and hypothetical particles called dark photons both occupy a hidden fifth spatial dimension beyond the reach of ordinary matter. Okay, the concept of extra dimensions dates back over a century. In 1919, Theodore Kaluza proposed a fifth spatial dimension to unify gravity and electromagnetism. 7 years later, Oscar Klein showed how this extra dimension could stay invisible by curling up in a microscopic scale. Modern physicists still build on the Kaluza-Klein framework to unify physical forces. For like a year and 4 months? Wow. Thank you for still being here. Thank you, Donald, for the tablet and spark. Thank you, Mr. Black Penguin, for the clap. Okay. Dark photons are at the center of the Sheffield team's theory. While mathematically similar to ordinary photons, dark photons interact weakly, if at all, with regular matter. Science team proposes that dark matter particles and dark photons share access to the fifth dimension, whereas ordinary matter remains confined to the four-dimension human experience. The theory centers on a mechanism that researchers call dark matter resonance. Thank you, Mr. Black Penguin, for the shard of hope and the oldies. The geometry of the hidden fifth dimension locks the mass of a dark photon into a fixed ratio with that of a dark matter particle. The effect resembles how a musical instrument vibrates strongly at specific frequencies. Earlier models simply assumed this mass alignment without explaining where it came from, but Psi's framework derives it directly from the shape of the extra dimension. Many previous resonant dark matter models have treated the resonance as an assumption. Psi notes that the new model provides a geometric foundation for the interaction. So, according to the model, this resonance would have driven stronger interactions between dark and ordinary matter in the early universe. As the cosmos expanded and cooled, those interactions weakened sharply. This shift could explain why terrestrial detectors continue to find no direct trace of dark matter today. Experimentalists are already searching for dark photons. CERN's NA64 experiment is currently seeking signals consistent with massive, weakly interacting photon cousins, while projects like Herald, HERALD, and Oscura pursue complementary detection strategies. The dark matter resonance hypothesis could also address why dwarf galaxies around the Milky Way and Andromeda appear less numerous than standard models predict. However, some physicists continue to favor modified Newtonian dynamics, so MON, which modifies gravitational laws rather than introducing new particles. Recent data from the Gaia mission and the Fermi satellite align more closely with dark matter models, though the debate is ongoing. So that one was from futurasciences.com if you want to go read that one. Look at that one again. two, three, four. So, Mr. Black Penguin, if you've been following me for a year and 4 months, I mean, you had to be start following me in April. Mr. Friend, how you doing? I look confused. I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking of something. Ah, I wasted my drink. Marnie got a bunch of dirt in there, and then the ants started crawling in there. I would have wasted. I don't like that. I wasted. Hmm. Jay, welcome back in. King Wayne, how's it going? Y'all feel like doing the word hurdle? Tabby tired. Tabby is tired. Let's do the word hurdle. Let's do the daily hurdle. You used to have an ant farm growing up? I've never liked ants. Hey, you laughing at me, James? Tabby tired. I'm tired. All right, y'all. If anybody wants to join us on YouTube, we're gonna be doing the daily word hurdle. That is when we have to guess the five-letter word. We get 6 tries to guess it. Okay. Let's start off with dream. One of these days, that's gonna be the actual word. Take a nap. Maybe later on. How you doing, Gift the guy? Welcome in, Johnny. How's it going? Gift the guy. Thank you for the heart me. Let's try this one. Thank you, James, for the roses. What? None of those. So we have no DREAM or LIGHT. Hmm. You can barely hear me? I don't know what's going on today, Jay. I don't know what's going on. It's something with the app. Okay, I'll go back. Shock. Oh, there's no H. Books. No H, Mr. Friend. Dang. Good one, Brent. You think it's booty? There no T. There no T. What about boozy? Like that's boozy drinks? No, not that. Ooh, there we go. Teamwork make the dream work. Thank you, James, for the roses. Teamwork make the dream work. Let's see. Teamwork makes the dream work. We did it. Okay. Let's start off with my favorite word, green. Dream. Dream, dream, dream. Oh, that's a good one. We got D, we got R and E, but they in the wrong spot. But there is no A. What can be made with that? D is, it starts with a D. I thought desk, but there's no R. It gotta be a 5 letter word. No, it can be that D. Oh, no, no, no. There's no R. What about desert? Yes. Oh, no, there's no M. There's an M over there. That ain't gonna work. Oh, what about demure? Demure, like very demure. Very demure. Ooh, Tabby got her one. Very demure. Bobby one, how you doing? Very demure. Man, it wasn't showing you guys this. It wasn't showing you guys' comments. Patch. What? That's a good one. Thank you, Mr. Fran. Train. Ooh. Sorry, but I didn't see it. What about trait? That's not it. Trail. There you go. Boom. We got it. We're doing good today. We're doing very good today. So we got a T, R, and an I, but not in those spots. Ryan, welcome in. You guys are doing good. Jeez. Wow. He got it on the first. We doing good today. That was good. That was very, very good. You guys are smart. What's going on? Maybe we're getting better. You guys are getting better. You said, what's going on? Frank? You sure we got two tries? How you doing, Papsel? Frank? What y'all say about that? Frank? We've been doing good. I don't want to mess it up. Frank? Prank? Yeah, I was about to say it could be prank. Prawn. It could be prawn. Okay, let's vote. Frank, prank, prawn. I'm going with prank. Frank is kind of like, even though it's a word, it could be a name. They don't usually have names up there. Crack? Crack could be in it. Prank. Ooh, that is the best score we have ever gotten. I think so, right? We did very, very well today. That took us no time. That was, you guys did amazing. Best score, 10,200. Sexy Lynn, welcome in. Lil, thank you for the follow. You guys did amazing today. You did amazing. Y'all did great. Y'all did very, very good. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all did amazing. Sexy Lynn, thank you for liking the live. You guys did very good. Good job, team. High five. 1, 2, 3, high five. Teamwork make the dream work. We did good. What time is it? It's 12:27. It is 12:27. Now I gotta sit this stupid now. You can do it. I was just trying to do as best as I could because I know y'all gonna beat my score. Mr. Black Penguin, so where are you from? I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Where are you from? Where are you from? Another line. You have to wait. It only comes out so many. Chicago. You can only do it. We just do it like once a day. Okay, Mr. Friend. I hope you have a good rest of your day. God bless you. We're getting better. Well, today we did good. I take it back because sometimes we be stuck on one word. But we did good today. We did very good today. We did extremely well today. So Okay, so I YouTube still my stuff still says in review. I emailed them yesterday in the morning and they said, well, it takes time. I don't know. They didn't give me no answer, so I'm still waiting. They gave me no answer, so I'm still waiting. 21, 58, 22. Matcha, welcome in. How you doing today? Matcha. 1027? It's early over there. Thank you, Mike, for the Go Populars. Thank you guys for hanging out with the last uni on her live, even though she's doing something different. Thank you, the sailor, for the follow. Now, I see she don't have as many people in there, which I understand. Not everybody is into watching the gaming and stuff like that. But when I talk to her, when I see her, I'm gonna ask her like, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to do the gaming? You gonna do the ASMR? Rack rack. How are you? Thank you, Brent, for the travel with me. I'm gonna ask her. Maybe she a little bit tired. I don't know. Maybe she getting bored with the ASMR, but she was doing good. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to her about it. All right, guys. Tonight is game night. We are going to be playing Uno and Connect Four. I am very nervous for tonight because you guys are going to be coming from me. Every Tuesday night when we have game night, I'm always nervous. And now you guys beat me in Uno. If I get me a win, I'm gonna be happy with that. But with the Connect Four, there's a lot of pressure with the Connect Four because you guys are all it's me against all y'all, and y'all are just trying to beat me. You're analyzing my plays, you're looking at trying to figure out my strategies, and it's so much pressure. We having a good time, but and I say that I don't mind not winning. There have been a couple of times, a few times where I give it to a person, go ahead, get you a win because nobody wants to play if they don't win, right? That it discourages people. Like when I play with real life with people, they be like my own kids don't want to play with me because they're like, no, you're just gonna beat me. No one wants to play Connect Four with me in real life. So I'm okay with losing. And I don't want an easy win either. I like the challenge. Mike challenges me. Brent challenges me. I'm fine with that. But I still would like to win. But I think it's more the fact that you guys play so aggressively. I like, man, you see what happened to me when I got distracted? Like Marnie, that time she bit the possum, the rest of my night was messed up. So I gotta be focused. It's so much pressure. It's so much pressure. No mercy. See, I gotta learn from you guys because sometimes I take it easy, but you guys don't take it easy on me. Y'all don't care what I got going on. Have you ain't paying attention? Ooh, how you doing, Focus? I enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun competition. We're all competitive in here. You have a new strategy, work. Thank you, Mike. Now my stomach gonna be in knots all day. World news during your turn. Park, Florida. Welcome in. You guys be after me. Y'all be after me. It's fun though. I really enjoy it. I really, really, really enjoy it. I like doing I miss doing the trivia, but I really like doing this. I like doing interactive stuff with you guys. So I'm still looking for more games for us to play. You know, make it fun for y'all. Make it fun. I think I am gonna get checkers. I saw a board that the little game pieces was magnets, but I was like, I don't know if this gonna work, but um, I guess I can label the little, chips and put numbers on them, and you can tell me. I can put numbers on the chips, and then I could put numbers on the actual spaces, and you tell me which one you want to move. We can do that. Gerald, how are you? How you feeling today? I don't know. I enjoy playing with you guys. Y'all are a lot of fun. Ray Muse, how's it going? I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking. I'm good. I'm doing well. Ray Muse, how's it going? Jay Clark, welcome in. Do I go fishing? Yes, I do. But I haven't, since I have been live streaming, I don't go fishing very often. But I stay ready. I got my fishing poles in the car. I used to go every day. Like I would go night fishing. Can't do that no more. I be live streaming at night. I really like night fishing, especially in the summertime. Take your headlight out there and just sit, take you some snacks. Thank you, Ray. Would be cool to fish in alive. We can do that. We can do that one day. My nephew, he not here no more. I like me and him would go fishing. We would go fishing. He really like going fishing. The girls like to fish too. Ranga, how's it going? Yo yo, this little chick, we'd rig up her pole. We'd rig up her pole. She'd go sit it down somewhere in the little holder, and then she'd tiptoe off and just not even be paying attention. And then every now and then she'll come back and check her pole, and she got a fish on there. Like, oh, let me go check it now. Catfish. So I'll rig. So I have one pole that I'll rig for catfish. I'll fix it so that the weight is at the bottom. And then whatever they stock the lakes with, sometimes it's bass, whatever I'll go to different. There's a couple of different places I'll go to, and just whatever. I'll look online at the little city websites, and they'll let you know when they stock and what they stock the lake with. But I like to fish for catfish. Let's go 1 to 10. How much do you love fishing? I say about an 8. I enjoy it. I mean, I enjoy it enough to carry around my fishing poles. If I was around water, I'm a little bit of ways, but if I was closer to water, if I could, if it was a bit more convenient, I would be fishing regularly, pretty frequently. It's a good way. When I fish, I don't do catch and release. I process that fish. I fillet it, or depending on what kind of fish it is, take the scales off and cook it. Sometimes I go during spawning season, and I'll take out the roe, put it in cornmeal, season it, fry it. It's a good way to provide for yourself. For a good, there were a couple years, maybe a few years, where that was what I was relying on for food. Like I'd go fishing. Me and my family would go fishing, and that's we were eating a lot of fish. I think it's an easy way. It's to provide food for yourself and your family, especially if you're in an area where you can. It's easy, it's convenient to go fishing. Why not? My family and I, we don't do unless it's the fish is too small. If it's too small, you throw it back. But if it's big enough, right? We taking it home. We taking it home. I'm good. My family says that I'm good at filleting the fish. Fish fry, Teddy. I'm good at filleting the fish. I thought about getting a huge wok, Mike, and building like with bricks, like so I can build up a fire inside, kind of like a rocket stove, and then put the wok on top of it and fry stuff outside, like fish and stuff. Yeah, that's some good eating right there. Yeah, like I said, it's an inexpensive way to inexpensive way to provide food for provide protein, especially if you were close to somewhere where you can go fishing. Why not? It take time, but you know what you do? You go out, you take your little snacks, you take your little cooler. We'll take a tent. I always take a tent so the girls, if they get tired, they can chill out in the tent. You take blankets, take your chairs out there, take you some summer sausage, some cheese, crackers, fruit, grapes, and stuff like that. And you just hang out there. You just enjoy looking at the water. Everybody's chilling out. You have your little drink, maybe have your little adult drink, and you just sit out there and you hang out with your family. You can fish a little. That's cool. Or at night fishing, when I was going night fishing, I would go out there and just hang out, take a little bit of food, and there would be other people night fishing too. Thank you, songwriter. And yeah, you just hang out there, just chill. It's a lot of fun. Tabby don't. I'm not. I've never been hunting. Not that I'm opposed to it, but I never had to, and I'm surrounded by people that hunt. But I know how to fish. I can fish, like night fishing, cause I bow fish. I got a friend. He fishes. He bow fishes, and he wear the glasses where you can see the fish in the water, and he posts videos of him doing it. With the business, you smiling? Are you smiling? We having a conversation. It would be weird if I'm up here talking about fish and I'm like, hey guys, you fish with a bow? Yeah, you take your lights out there, your headlight. Take your lights. Coach Rome, how's it going? With the business, you not new here. You come on here all the time. You know that I'm always smiling. I don't want to be like this, you know. There's a big difference from this and this is me not smiling. You see different? looking like this. I'm looking like this. My day is going good, Coach Bone. Technique to catch fish. I believe, well, in my experience, you gotta rig your pole for what you are trying to catch, and certain fish like you know, certain things, minnows, worms, shrimp. I never had much luck fishing with lures. I always use something that's like real, like live bait or something like that. I'll go get minnows or worms, stuff like that. How you doing, Black Ice? Welcome in. How you feeling today? Thank you for the love you so much. I cook them. I don't put anything back unless it's too small. How you doing, Jeremy? How you feeling today? I'm doing good, Black Ice. I'm doing very good. And I got bit by an ant on top of my hand, and it hurts. It's bothering me. Joshua, welcome in. Thank you guys for liking the live on YouTube. All right, y'all. Tabby gonna head out. It's starting to warm up out here. I gotta do some chores. I'll be back on tonight, 8:30, 8:30 Central Time. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And I pray whatever you do today, you do it with a smile on your face and love in your heart. Remember, drink your water. If you're gonna be outside, drink your water. Carry your water with you, okay? I love y'all. Thank you to my moderators, Brent and Mike and Brent. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for keeping Tabby Land safe. Mr. Black Penguin, thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you guys for the gifts blessing me. I pray that God repays you for it tenfold. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tonight. Be ready for Uno and Connect Four. Hopefully, I can redeem myself in Uno, but I'm not banking on it. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all. Thank you, 13. Bye, y'all. Bye, James. I hope you have a good rest of your day, sir. You be ready.